I got owned by my 7th grade music teacher. Back in 7th grade, I was the kind of kid who thought being a jerk made me cool. I skateboarded everywhere, smoked cigarettes behind the gym with my buddies, and spent most of class time trying to make people laugh. Mrs. Griner taught music, and I made her life miserable because getting a reaction out of teachers was basically my hobby. Every class, I'd tap my pencil during the quiet parts, make random noises when she turned to the board, whisper jokes to whoever sat near me. She tried calling my parents, but my dad just grounded me for a weekend and I went right back to it. She gave me detention twice, but sitting in a room after school didn't stop me from acting up the next day. She assigned extra homework I never turned in because what was she gonna do? Fail me in music? I didn't care about a stupid elective. This went on for months. I could tell she was getting tired, but honestly, that made me push harder. I was 12 and stupid, and thought watching adults get frustrated was hilarious. One Tuesday, I walked into 3rd period late. Mrs. Griner was at the piano, and when she saw me, she smiled. Not her usual exhausted smile, a real one. It confused me enough that I just went to my seat without saying anything. She seemed almost excited about something, and I had no idea what. The next day, I was at my locker between 2nd and 3rd period digging around for my math homework. The assistant principal came on the loudspeaker doing the daily announcements. Lunch menu, some basketball game, honor roll students. Then she started listing students of the month for different subjects. I barely paid attention until I heard my own name. The student of the month for music studies is Daniel Morrison. I froze. My friend Kevin was walking past and he stopped dead. We looked at each other and I watched his face go from confused to absolutely losing it. He started laughing so hard he had to grab the lockers. Within minutes, everyone knew. People I barely talked to were walking up making fake clapping sounds. Someone yelled "Nice job, teacher's pet" across the hallway. My actual friends were even worse because they knew how much I hated this kind of attention. They started bowing every time they saw me, calling me Mr. Perfect Student, asking if I was going to start wearing a tie to class. I seriously considered skipping music that day, but I knew that'd make it worse. When I walked in, Mrs. Griner was standing at the front with this huge grin. She waited for everyone to sit down. Then she announced that before starting class, she wanted everyone to give me a round of applause for being such an outstanding music student. The whole class stood up. Some kids clapped normally because they didn't know better. Most were trying not to crack up. A couple did the slow, sarcastic clap. I sat there staring at my desk, feeling my face turn red because I knew exactly what she'd done. She didn't yell or lecture me. She just turned being recognized in her class into the single most embarrassing thing that could happen to me. After everyone sat down, she started teaching like nothing happened. I didn't make a single sound that whole period. Didn't tap anything, didn't whisper, just sat there feeling like an idiot. The teasing didn't stop for a full week. My friends milked it constantly because that's what middle school friends do when they get ammunition like that. Every time I walked past them in the halls, they'd start slow clapping or make some comment about what a good boy I was. It was torture.